All right. So this today's challenge is a little dangerous, and you're going to see why. So I'm talking about today. We're talking about buying clip art. Okay. So before we before you get upset with me, or before you tell my husband, um, it just we have to talk about it, okay? Because you and I both know that like one minute you're grabbing like a set of like Apple clip art, right? And then the next the next thing you know, you have like $42 into like a squirrel bundle, and you don't even know that what happened, or you didn't even realize that you needed it. So remember, this is just to get what we need for this one project, okay? So we talked about it yesterday. We talked about having your idea for your project. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Okay. So here's TpT, but we're not going to start with TpT. We are going to start with your stash. So you're going to pull up your clip art folder. I have mine in my pictures. So here's my clip art folder, and it's very organized. It's much more organized than I actually use. Mostly now I just go to clip art and I just use the search. So let's pretend um let's pretend that we're going to do, so this month's theme is construction. So we can just search construction. Okay. Um, and you'll see what you have. And so what I do with this is I see like an idea that I want. Like I like these doodles. They're really cute. I also love geoboards. Maybe we'll make some geoboards soon. But what I like to do is find what I want to work with. Like, I love these guys. I also love this construction worker in disguise, but I know that he's just dressed up like a construction worker, and the rest of those are all turkeys. But like this one, I know this is a bundle. So you can right click on this and go to open file location, and then you'll see all of your construction things. And you'll be able to take this. And what I do from here is I make a folder with everything for my batching. And you'll see on the side here, I have things like shapes batching. Like these are all my shape clip arts that I want to use for a batch that I'm working on. I have a dough batch that I'm working on. That I've been working on for a few years. So I encourage you to look in your what you have already first, right? So I have some here too. Look in what you already have first, and then make a list of what you don't have that you would like. Okay, so this is how you search through your existing clip art before you buy anything new, right? Before you even go to Teachers Pay Teachers to buy anything new. So you can see with my clip art that I organize it by subject, theme, season, um, what it is, like the worksheet piece, like if it's like a color by code, or if it's a geo board, or if it's Play-Doh, or if there's toppers, like I organize in that way. And I found that this actually hinders my abilities to find things. So I have an older clip art that has like all my bunny on a cloud are in here. So because like I have this idea of what I want to create. I have this idea of what I want to use on it. So like those clip arts that we just saw, I would have found it in my old clip art, but I know that I put it in themes in community helpers. But I know that this is rainbow sprinkle. I know that just by looking at it. So, and I knew in my head that I had a rainbow sprinkle, so I probably would have just searched in that way to find it. But anyway, so there you go. If you find yourself buying the same type of thing over and over again, that's a sign you probably need to batch some projects with that set. So let me show you my disguise a turkey. I have this one from Banana Cloud. I have this one from, this is still Banana Cloud. And this one is the rainbow sprinkle. And then I believe I have one from, let me just look up turkey. I have one from, I want to say, like, there's a build a turkey. I have a turkey in disguise. I have a lot of turkey things. Rainbow Sprinkle, or not Rainbow Sprinkle, Barefoot and Bilingual. Yeah, they have these little turkey in disguises as well, and I love them. So, if you find yourself like me with like 4 or 5 of the same thing by different artists, A, you have a problem. Welcome to the club. And B, make something with that so that you can make money back so that you can buy more later. That's how I see it. Okay. So, okay. And now let's say that you didn't find anything that you needed, right? And you actually have to go to Teachers Pay Teachers or Etsy or Creative Fabrica to find clip art. Okay. So, what I would do is I would start with figuring out keywords that I can use to find the clip art. So, especially with like Creative Fabrica, you have to be really specific in how you're searching. You can't just, let me show you. If you do like construction, you're gonna find a bunch of cute stuff, but you're also gonna find a bunch of AI because everybody and their mother has AI now, and they don't really do a very good job of like controlling the AI uh, on Creative Fabrica because they're making money, so why would they? So what I do is I tend to. This one is actually really good. I'm surprised it hasn't been like this is AI, but this is not, and this is not. Like you can really tell based on like the colors that they use. Is how I can tell. Like this one is pink and like everything is pink. Whereas like if you look at this one, I don't know how to describe it now that I'm looking at it. I'm not sure I can tell when it's AI. I don't know how to explain how I can tell. Like, why would there need to be an oil drum on top of this? I don't know. Like you can find there's certain things that you can tell. You can tell. Um, yeah, but if you can't tell, then maybe you should use that clip art because it's really great. But anyway, so you can look up like construction, for example. There's other things like maybe like tools, and you can find some clip art that works for that. You just have to be careful. You just have to be careful. This one's a really good one. Those are really good tools. They look really nice. Um, and I'm surprised because that was really vague. Like they could be baking tools. There you go. Kitchen tools, craft tools. You can find a lot of fun stuff. Look at those Cricut tools. That's fun. Heat transfer crafts. This clip artist is lovely. Who are you? Do I already follow you? I don't. Like, this is just some nice quality clip art. Love that. Lots of templates. Love that. Okay. So anyway, that's what I do. I do some well, and okay. I get really excited about clip art. I'm sorry. So that's how I would search on Creative Fabrica. But like using the construction as a theme, we would look up like construction, tools, trucks. Trucks would work too. Let's see, you would see like monster trucks, construction trucks. Look at that. Those are cute. That's fun. But very, very AI. So you really have to sift through a lot of stuff. One thing that I do in the membership is I show you clip art, or I add to every lesson. Like I'll give you a template, and then inside the lesson of that template, I will give you different clip art that are not AI so that you don't have to do too much searching to find them. And I try to switch them out. Probably I probably get there like once a year. I switch them out so that you guys have new things, and I give you like 5 or 6 with everything. So you can look in Creative Fabrica, which is my favorite, or you can look in Teachers Pay Teachers. And the thing I love about Teachers Pay Teachers is that when you search and you get clip art on Teachers Pay Teachers, that clip art is like used by Teachers pay teachers. So like all the people who sell things on Teachers Pay Teachers, they use clip art from Teachers Pay Teachers. So it's a lot of way. That's a lot of times to say Teachers Pay Teachers. So like you're not gonna see like these clip arts. You're gonna see like let's see trucks. Let's do trucks. You're gonna see like hold on. You have to come over here to all filters and then go down to resource type clip art. And then even then, you're just gonna get where's the actual clip art? Like, you need to be more specific on this one, which is silly because all right, construction trucks. You'll see this. You'll see these. Anything with 10 frames, you're not going to see on Creative Fabrica, but you will see it on Teachers Pay Teachers. And these, which is hilarious because I just told you we're not going to find something like that. And there it is. It's like the same thing. Construction. Yeah, that's the same thing that I just told you is not going to be here. Anyway, so you can you can find clip art in either or. I like to look up. I have a few favorite clip artists that I use the most, like Scrap and Doodles. Love Scrap and Doodles. They have a very classic Teachers Pay Teachers look. I also really love Banana Cloud. Um, they have so many cute things. Like just they're so like thoughtful. All of her clip art sets are just so thoughtful. And that's really what you want to look for when you're looking at clip art. You want to look for sets that have like multiple elements to give you like let's look at construction to give you like flexibility. Like you're going to want to have like characters and objects and backgrounds. Like she gives you lots of pieces. Like she has these backgrounds. She also has community helpers. And I love this set. I actually have this set, but this set has like you have like the different things like the farmer, and then it comes with like a basket and like farmer tools and stuff like that. So there's lots and lots of pieces to everything, to really make sure that you have something to work with in multiple different ways. And another one that does really good with this is Rainbow Sprinkle. Rainbow Sprinkle Studio. Sasha Mitten. Um, she's lovely. So one of her most recent is like she does she has these habitat things that are coming out, and Banana Cloud has this as well. But one thing I love about this is that she gives you the backgrounds on here, and she gives you all these animals, and then she gives you like the pieces of like these cattails and these little lily flowers and all this lovely stuff. My kids are home, so I can hear that. Um, so there's things like that, and I love that. So that's $8. It's a mega set, but like you can use that multiple times. And a lot of times, what I do is I look for when I look at clip artists, I look at if they have any growing bundles. Because if they have a growing bundle like this one, you can get this for $17. It's $17 right now, and it has 6 sets in it right now. So, and they're $8 a piece. So you're already saving a metric poop ton of money. And so that's how I like to build up my clip art collection. Another thing you can do if you already have purchased many things, you come over here to your face up here and you go to my purchases, and then you go to here and you just type in construction, and you'll see what you've already purchased that you can use. Okay. This isn't I feel like this isn't the best way to find things. I feel like it's a lot easier to search for it in your things because sometimes you have like a bundle, a growing bundle, like a year-long bundle, and this, for example, if you're looking for watermelons, you might not get that by searching for that. Like that has a watermelon on it. But if I were to search watermelon, that one come up, right? So other things come up, but that one doesn't. So I find it easier to find things in my own um, uh, uh, what is that called? Folders. Okay. And so there's that. Those are my tips for like searching for clip art from a store or from Creative Fabrica or in your own purchases. What I like to do when I am like in create mode and I just need clip art is set a 15-minute timer. Okay. Set a timer. That's your hunting window. If you don't find it in 15 minutes, just stop and pick the closest thing to what you're thinking, because you're going to be thinking about like having like the perfect watermelon, for example, which because watermelon's right in front of me, and it doesn't really matter, right? Like a watermelon is a watermelon. You can have what you like, and like just just don't overthink it. Just don't overthink it. It's just a watermelon, okay? All right, and then save your finds. So I download and file my clip art pretty regularly when I like purchase something like this. I haven't actually downloaded this yet, but I would just go to get bundle, or if you have one of these that you like, you can just click on it, and there's a giant download button right here. So I just go and I click on it, and then this has all my pieces. I'll just go to whatever I have for my dough batch um, or for my batching. What I like to do is I like to open up where I want it to go. So this one would be clip art, and I'm going to put this over here in Bunny on a Cloud, and I'm going to go to summer, and then I'm just going to click on this and just drop it here. And then you go back up. Oops, not up. Oh no, I broke it. So you go back to where you found it. And we go here, and we just grab this and drop it here. And then you're going to go back instead of up. Sorry that I broke it. And then go back again. And then do the next one. Okay. And that's how I organize my clipper. Oops, not that one. You're good. I want to go back on this one. Lemonade counting. Counting fireflies. I'm really excited about this one. And then shark spinners. Okay. So there you go. Now we have everything from here. You can now go back and just delete the whole thing because you've already downloaded it. Same thing with this. What I would do, they have different ways of saving on Creative Fabrica. It's always different because everybody can do whatever they want. I would take the PNGs from this because PNGs don't have like this white background. You'll see like these. If you open this up, it has this white background, whereas if you were to open the PNG, it does not have a white background. Okay. The EPS is like, it's similar to, it's a, I use it, it would be like not a Photoshop. It would be like a Photoshop file. Okay. So that's how I organize that real quick. And there you go. All right. So here's the next thing. All right. Let's talk this out. Okay. Let me close things. Done is better than perfect. Your goal is going to be just a small amount, just enough clip art for what you're going to use right now. Okay, for the product you're doing right now. Okay, so you're going to go through, you're going to grab it, and then you're done. Done is better than perfect. You did it. So, and then tomorrow you're going to be so glad that you already have everything ready to go. I love to do this for my when I'm making like a product line, or when I'm making uh, a classroom decor set. Like I like to have everything ready for me. Okay. So that's all for you. And I will see you in the Facebook group. Bye.